Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, November 29th, 2023. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Kudos to the Annapolis Public Works Department. We had a crappy, pardon that pun, situation in my neighborhood last night with a pretty significant, at least to us neighbors, sewage leak in some main down the road. They came out on a cold Tuesday night and worked for, I don't know how many hours, but right now it does look like it is all fixed. So thank you to these guys for looking after us all. Anyhow, we do have some news, so let's get into it, shall we? It looks like the city of Annapolis is being called to task on a number of fronts. First, Eastport resident Jim Conlon filed a complaint with the Attorney General's office about violations of the Open Meetings Act as the Alcohol Board seemingly skirted the rules in approving a 2 a.m. liquor license for a soon-to-be opening restaurant in Eastport. Well, the AG's Open Meetings Compliance Board agreed and issued an opinion on this. Now, the opinion really doesn't carry any weight, and if there are going to be any punishments, a lawsuit will need to be filed in circuit court. And I'll tell you also, plenty of people were upset with the Netherlands junket, and we have learned that a Freedom of Information Act request has been submitted for all of the notes taken by the council while abroad. Stay tuned. Annapolis Pride has named 4 new board members and launched an advisory committee as they march into 2024. The new board members are Valerie Anais of Arnold, Jane Walters of Annapolis, David Jones of Glen Burnie, and Jessica Parcell of Annapolis. The advisory committee is quite lengthy but has a few familiar names as well. Delegate Dana Jones, Health Officer Tony Gedden, Assistant to the Mayor Will Rowell, and APD Sergeant Amy Miguez, and plenty more. And if you are so inclined, get thee to South Moon Under for a new bathing suit because the 16th annual Santa Speedo Run is coming. This fun event is on tap for December 16th at O'Brien's downtown in Annapolis. Bring some toys or food for the drive, and the fun gets underway at 11 a.m. with the actual run taking off at 12:30 p.m. If you have never seen it, we do have a bunch of photos from prior runs at eyeonannapolis.net, and you can get more info at Annapolis Santa Speedo Run on Facebook. But I will warn you, as you look at the photos, you may want to shade your eyes. Up this Saturday on the Local Business Spotlight, we're going to be speaking with Sally Boyett, the founder and producing artistic director at the Classic Theater of Maryland. And boy, do they have a busy month ahead of them. So you want to look for that at noon on Saturday. And by now, you know the drill. Please let your friends, neighbors, and colleagues all know about our daily news recap email. It's free. It comes to your inbox every night at 7 p.m., and it will keep you up to speed on all the top local news stories, and it is paywall free as well. There's a sign-up link right here in the show notes for you. All right, let's put this puppy to bed with a quick thank you to you and also to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief. Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, Scout and Molly's, and Hospice of the Chesapeake. So now you just need to hang tight because George Young from DC MDVA Weather is standing by with the only locally forecast weather report you will find, and Bridget, also known as BeeprBuzz, is here with Annapolis After Dark. Now, she warned me about her trying something different this week. And I got to be honest, I'm kind of scared. It's been quite a while since she surprised me. All that coming up in just a bit, so stick around.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, Nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Wednesday, November 29th. Yesterday was just stupidly cold out across the Annapolis region, and today will bring more of the same, starting with teens and 20s out there this morning, but temps will warm fairly nicely tomorrow afternoon after another cold start tomorrow morning, and they'll stay at average or above average levels through at least next Monday. Look for highs today only in the upper 30s to maybe lower 40s again after a very cold start this morning with temps in the 18 to 25 degree range, but winds will be lighter today, so it won't feel so bad throughout the day. And while we'll see more 20s tomorrow morning, afternoon readings Thursday will end up in the low to mid 50s. From there, temps will stay in the 50s Friday through Sunday with plenty of clouds each day and some expected rainfall as well, with some PM rain likely Friday as Broadneck High School takes on Wise High School Friday night in Annapolis for the Maryland 4A State Football Championship. So dress accordingly if headed out to the game, though hopefully things will work out and the rainfall will move out of the area before the 7:30 p.m. kickoff. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and X for regular updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Experience the magic of the holiday season at Lights on the Bay, celebrating the 100th anniversary of the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Bring your family and furry friends to Sandy Point State Park for a 2-mile scenic drive featuring more than 60 spectacular displays, including this year's brand new theme, North Pole Adventure. Admission is only $20 per car. Discounts are available through our generous sponsors. All proceeds benefit the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Lights on the Bay, open nightly from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m.
The music scene in Anne Arundel County is poppin', and sometimes it's hard to sort through it all. From blues to pop, from funk to ska, BeeprBuzz has it all covered for you in this week's Annapolis After Dark.
Good morning, Annapolis. BeeprBuzz here with your Annapolis After Dark weekend music highlights for Wednesday, November 29th through Sunday, December 3rd. Go to the socials for Annapolis Streaming and BeeprBuzz, and also both websites for the full schedule. We update the Facebook posts and all websites with changes and cancellations, so you know before you go. AnnapolisStreaming.com and BeeprBuzz.com. Live music for today, Wednesday. Start with Green Drinks at St. John's campus in Francis Scott Key Hall with music by the Sandpipers. Meet cool environmentalists who like to drink and dance. Sponsored by Annapolis Green. Then head over to the EDC and the MRE for Bilgewater Bluegrass. Must be a member or a guest of a member to attend. Ryan Cozell will be at Middleton Tavern. Brian Ewald and Eric Scott will be at Harper's Waterfront in Edgewater. Joey Fitz will be at Brian Brew in for Larry Lay for the happy hour that will last as long as he plays in Severna Park. Frank Florence of Left of Center will be solo at Pirates Cove in Galesville. Thursday, music is back at the Point, but they don't send me their music like the other restaurants, and their website is still not updated. So if I get it from the musicians, then I post it to you. Or you could just tell them to send it to me, and then I'll include it. Otherwise, on Thursday, Higher Hands will be at Dark Horse. Nate Finn's solo will be at Brian Baru in Severna Park. Open mic at 5 this week will be hosted by Alex G. Lee of Three White Guys, with Hurricane Kevin making an appearance as the coordinator joining in. Friday night music, breaking news. Music is back at Fox's Den. Yes, Fox's Den. Junior Bryce Band will be kicking it off this Friday night. DJ Veritas will be spinning the ones and the twos at Chart House in Eastport. And Josette and Bill will be at Ram's Head Tavern in Annapolis. Noel and Jeff will be at Downstairs at Middleton Tavern. The Tommy McGee Band will be at Santa Joe's on West Street. Severna Park Tap House Friday has Chad Bearden, which this is a big deal. He is there to support the Catherine's Light Foundation. This is going to be a really big event. Go and support them. Down in Edgewater, Dan Healy Band will be at the Old Sign Inn. Mike Sharp will be at Langways in Crofton. Red Betty and the Ruckus will be at Rumorville in Pasadena. Saturday, Starbelly will be at Dark Horse. Honey Soul will be at Santa Joe's on West Street. Noah Booze will be at Great Frogs in Annapolis down on the Forest Drive corridor. Ben Heemstraw of Ben will be at Brian Brew in Severna Park. Dave Teef is going to be at Killarney House in Davidsonville. And Pharaoh and Friends will be at Pirates Cove in Galesville. Sunday Fun Day. Adam Forbes of Sidewalk Soul will be solo at Killarney House in Davidsonville. The Moonshiners Ball is back and happening this Sunday night at historic Calvert House with music by Moon Cherry, Desert Shade, and Hurricane Kevin and Cat 5 with special guest Nate Finn joining them. This will be an epic event to attend. Wake Zone at Harry Brown's will be, yes, at Harry Brown's. You heard that right. This Sunday night. And this is actually becoming a reoccurring thing. West Street Revival Band will be where you want to end the night at Dark Horse in Annapolis with PJ and Neil and friends. Remember, these are just the highlights. Find the full schedule of music for all of Annapolis and the surrounding areas on the Annapolis Streaming Facebook event and on the websites AnnapolisStreaming.com and BeeprBuzz.com, spelled BeeprBuzz. Add the websites to the homepage of your cell phone to make them an app. Then it's just 2 clicks to the music anytime. I'll see you out there.
Hi, I'm Betsy Abraham. My mom and I own and operate Scout Molly's, this amazing little boutique at the Annapolis Town Center, and we're here to help. Whether you are shopping for the beautiful ladies on your holiday list or for yourself, we have something stunning for every occasion, from casual to black tie. From the Parade of Lights to New Year's Eve, we have the perfect outfit for every event this year. Scout Molly's, Annapolis Town Center. Thank you for shopping local.
Advanced illness decisions aren't always easy. Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, wants you to know you do have a choice over who provides care, what type of care, and when and where your loved one receives that care. Learn more at hospicechesapeake.org.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.